All right, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, as always, I like to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah Dash. Double honors unto the apostles and elders of the great millstone who rule well. And salutations to you, brothers, pushing this word in truth and in sincerity. Coming back at you with another lesson. All right, uh, you know, dedicated to the 144,000. All right, that's why we do these. Through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. That's why we do brothers do these lessons. All right. Like the apostle say, it's all about the elect, the 144,000. All right. So, I went on a little walk down to the water, and as I was thinking, uh, we are our brother's keeper. All right. Um, and I had Great Millstone in mind when that thought came to mind. Of being really being your brother's keeper. Great Millstone illustrates that. All right, through action, because if a brother is going off, a brother get got on. All right, and pretty much, the offenses is gonna come, through the years. Brothers get rebuked or reproved, and get offended, and depart, split pretty much. Uh, one party could not push the word no more, and then the other party could, or both parties not, or whatever the case may be. But within the brothers that are still around within Great Millstone that have been around for a while have actually experienced, being reproved and rebuked and doing the same to a brother. And, if brothers is in the right spirit, what that does is that builds a bond. All right, you grow stronger. All right. So this is Genesis 4 in verse 8. It says, "And Cain talked with Abel, his brother, and it came to pass when they were in the field that Cain rose up against Abel, his brother, and slew him." All right, now these are two biological brothers in which one actually slew the other. Okay, and Cain would be the Esau in the reincarnation. All right, the same spirit that made Cain who he was is the same spirit that makes Esau who he is today. Okay, so the Edomites on the earth are currently are the descendants of Cain. All right, um, by way of Esau. All right, Esau, Edom, Esau who is Edom. When you read Genesis the 8th chapter, or not 8, excuse me, 6, and I think it's verse 8. It tells you that Esau is Edom, meaning Esau is the same as Edom. You can interchange those names, and they're synonyms to one another. All right. Genesis 4:9, it says, "And Yahweh said unto Cain, Where is Abel thy brother? And he said, I know not, am I my brother's keeper?" All right. And the answer to that is yes. Okay, just like when you was growing up, the older sibling was the one that was in charge when the parents wasn't around. All right, and they had to look after their siblings. All right, that's the same way Esau should have looked after, or not Esau, excuse me. Cain should have looked after Abel, but he slew him instead. All right, so that's the point on that. So that's what you're not supposed to do. All right. You're supposed to be your brother's keeper, because we are our brother's keeper. Okay, we are our brother's keeper. Psalm 133:1, it says, "Behold, how great, or excuse me, how good and how pleasant it is for brethren to dwell together in unity." All right, so you know, going through tribulations with brothers is a beautiful thing, because it builds a unity, it builds a bond. All right, it builds a brotherhood, a true, genuine brotherhood. When brothers is, brothers will be broke, or brothers is up, they got it. You know, um, going, taking brothers going through, individual hell and tribulation, and then collectively as well. It's a beautiful thing to be able to have brothers to actually help you bear your cross, because that's what we all do. We help each other bear each other's cross. All right, and that's true brotherhood right there. All right. It says, verse 2, it says, it is like the precious ointment upon the head that ran down upon the beard, even Aaron's beard, that went down to the skirts of his garment, and the dew of Hermon, and as the dew that descended upon the mountains of Zion. For there the Lord Yahweh commanded the blessing, even life forevermore. All right. So brothers dwelling together in unity is a true blessing. Okay. Galatians 6:1, it says, as it says here in the heading, it says, bear one another's burdens. It says, brethren, if a man be overtaken in a fault, ye which are spiritual, restore such an one in the spirit of meekness, considering thyself, lest thou also be tempted. All right. And like I said, over the years, this is something brothers have had to do. You know what I'm saying? Restore a brother in the spirit of meekness. All right. And vice versa. All right. And that's true brotherhood. Okay. Verse 2, it says, bear ye one another's burdens, and so fulfill the law of Hamashiach. Because you got to understand, nobody is above rebuke and reproof. All right. As far as, brothers is concerned, the brotherhood, because that's what actually makes you stronger. That's what makes you wiser. That's what makes you better. All right. An effective unit. All right. That's in unison. That's in unity, as King David said in Psalm 133. All right. Let me see. Continuing on, Galatians 5:12, it says, I would, actually, verse 13, it says, for brethren, ye have been called unto liberty, only use not liberty for an occasion to the flesh, but by love serve one another. All right, so that's a beautiful point, because it said that we have been called unto liberty. All right, and when you first coming into the truth, brothers don't understand what liberty is. All right, it can be, certain brothers can be over righteous. You know what I'm saying? But over time, you learn that there's a liberty in the scriptures. All right, and you learn to apply balance. All right, with all situations. All right, and that along with understanding the mystery of Yahweh Shai, because Yahweh Shai himself is a mystery, man, and getting into the New Testament, when you really think about it, the message is understand the mystery of Yahweh Shai. That's the important part. All right, understanding the mystery of Yahweh Shai, and we see that a lot of guys don't understand the mystery of Yahweh Shai. All right, the likes of Sakari, saying that Paul's writings, the Apostle Paul's writings, are not authoritative, however you want to say it. They have no authority. All right, and that's wrong. All right, or even Israelite groups that want to take away Yahweh Shai's name, the names of Yahweh, why Yahweh Shai, IUIC. All right, so really knowing the mystery of Yahweh Shai is what brings about that liberty. All right, so all brothers understanding that, all right, and actually experiencing that through tribulation, through pretty much just going through rehearsing the righteous acts, you know what I'm saying, and really being their brother's keeper, that allows you to really experience the liberty that we have in Yahweh Shai. All right. Verse 14, it says, "For all the law is fulfilled in one word, even in this, thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself." All right. And true brothers do love their neighbor as themselves. They love their brother as themselves. All right. Which is why you are your brother's keeper. All right. We are our brother's keeper. All right. Let me see. Proverbs 17, verse 17. It says, "A friend loveth at all times, and a brother is born for adversity." All right. So, brothers that are of the elect, all right, us hopeful elect, we was born to pretty much be there for each other in times of adversity. All right. Which those times of adversity is going to increase with Jacob's trouble. All right. With Jacob's trouble, we're going to see an increase of trials and tribulations and adversity. Okay. But guess what? A friend loveth at all times, and a brother is born for adversity. And we're friends and brothers, because really, the word friend really means brother. All right. John 15:13, it says, "Greater love hath no man than this, that a man lay down his life for his friends." Okay. "You are my friends if ye do whatsoever I command you." All right. So let's see what this word friends means here in the Greek. All right. Yeah. Philos, G5384, Philos, and it says a friend. To be friendly to one, wish him well, friend and associate. All right. He who associates familiarly with one, a companion, one of the bridegroom's friend, who is on behalf as the hand of the bride, and rendered him various services in closing the marriage and celebrating the nuptials. All right. Dear, an example, a friend, actively fond, an example, friendly, still as a noun, and associate, neighbor, friend. All right. Real quick, let me see. I'm gonna get the word friend here in the Hebrew. All right. So friend in the Hebrew from Proverbs 17, H7453, and that is Ra'ai. If I'm not saying that, if I'm saying that correctly, if I'm not mispronouncing it. It says a friend, companion, fellow, another person, friend, intimate, fellow citizen, another person, weaker sense, other, another, reciprocal phrase. All right. Down here in the Strong's definitions, it says an associate, or more or less close, brother, companion, fellow friend, husband, lover, neighbor, and other. All right, but the point being brother. So we see that that word friend actually means brother. It can mean brother. So those are interchangeable. Friend and brother are interchangeable. Okay. Now this will be my last precept. So Rock 6:16, it says, "A faithful friend is the medicine of life, and they that fear the Lord shall find him." All right. So a faithful friend is the medicine of life. Okay, because a true friend, a true brother, can help you, in your walk. Okay, because that's pretty much what it's all about. Is as Yahweh Shai said, "He that endureth unto the end, the same shall be saved." All right. So with brothers that dwell in unity, all right, that's unified in the spirit of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, understanding the mysteries of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. What can be greater than that? Okay, in the end of the world, with a bunch of crazy shit going on. You know what I'm saying? To know that brothers is in the spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai is powerful. All right, and it's like being in the best unit. Speaking on a military level, because we are a spiritual army, but you in the right army is what matters. All right, so I think there was one more precept. Let me see. There was another precept I had in mind, but let me see. Was it? Did I read 13? Let me read 13 again. John 15:13. It says, "Greater love hath no man than this, that a man lay down his life for his friends." All right. So Yahweh Shai, he that's what he did. Yahweh Shai laid down his life for his friends, and that's the greatest form of love that that you can show. All right. So in return, you gotta pay it forward. All right. And brothers that are true brothers, would actually do that. All right. But that'll pretty much conclude the lesson. The point being that we are our brother's keeper. All right. And in Great Millstone, that's something that we was taught straight out the gate. And then too, once if you was in the world and you had that naturally in you, that helps you in your walk, as well. But nevertheless, you still, we all have to become new creatures. You know what I'm saying? So if you actually was applying becoming a new creature, coming into this thing, that's sincerely what this thing is about. All right. So that'll conclude this. Lord willing, it was edifying. Until next time, shalom.